Hey, tubers, tubettes, cats, dogs, all my friends. I was going to tell you a quick story, and it involves a toothpick. A Q-tip that I bought for 25. I think no, it was $30, and I brought it back here to the barn, and I got it from an old Rainbow family, a living light cat I knew, Tom, Rainbow Tom, and he really lived the hippie life, and he brought it all the way into 2000s. And he always went to the Rainbow Gathering in the Ocala National Forest. I used to go too, but yeah, he still goes, and he's like the first one there and the last one to leave. He backs out, picking up every piece of scrap, crap, garbage, cigarette butts, and throws seed, grass seed, to keep the place for good for next year and not get us banned. And I just ran into him and I said, "Hey, do you and the other hippie cats our age, still partake in Timothy Leary and Baba Ran Das um, way of expansion of mind psychedelically?" And yeah, he hooked me up with that Q-tip. And so yeah, I bit off the one end and put the other end back in the little vial they gave me, and it started kicking in. I think around dark, and it was about 7 or 8 or something, seven. And so I had a couple of movies lined up that I wanted to watch, and damn, I wanted to know have the movie ready for you. It was a movie with Mickey Rooney, Jackie Gleason. Um, it could go on for Groucho Marx, and younger stars. They were all of Hollywood got into this movie about about acid, LSD 25. It had like the prison scene where they all get away by dosing the guards. It had music, songs in there. Real psychedelic. It's a real strange movie. If you know who Otto Preminger is, he was a great genius director and producer. And on the old Batman, psychedelic old Batman and Robin show that was on, he was Mr. Ice, the ice guy who was, I loved him. But yeah, he wanted to be a part of that because it was so psychedelic. And Carrie, Carrie, what's his name? Carrie, real quality actor, British. Yeah, he was in a bunch of great movies. That guy loved to trip. And it wasn't illegal for a long time. And um, Baba Ramdas and Tim Leary were in Berkeley at the time, and they were doing their experiments. And to sign up for the experiments, you had to be a post grad. So they would go in there, and the post grads were all real excited about it. And it eventually got in front of the, Epstein files people, and they said, okay, what's it like? What's going on? And they made it illegal. But before they did, the real true frequent flyers were those two guys, and they would go into the lab. They made a big batch. And if you take it one day, you're not going to get off the next day on the same dose. So they went into a room like for a week, and at the end of the week, they're drinking it right out of the beaker. It's colorless, odorless, tasteless. They're drinking it right out of the beaker, and they're seeing um, geometric figures, colors, like almost remote viewing and everything. And you got to look up a movie. It's a psychedelic acid movie with the names I just told you. There's a song in it called Two that this old hippie chick sings, and you'd never believe it. But yeah, check that movie out. I gave you enough to find it. And Cary, Cary Grant loved the shit, man. And he was going to a doctor where they would give you, they'd dose you, put you in the waiting room, bring you in when you'd started to get off or peak, and then he would talk to you, into your subconscious or whatever. And Cary Grant swears that got him off of being an alcoholic and a couple other things. And there was other Hollywood greats who swear that it helped them with their problems they had. The one guy from Coach and a few other good shows, and he did serious and comedy. He was doing it in Hollywood in the 80s, like twice or three times a week, and he decided it would be better for him, his wife, and his kids to go move into the mountains in a cabin and live self sufficiently. And I guess he ran out of acid because he came back. But yeah, crazy stories I could tell you, man. I helped with my share. I did my share of the SID, and I helped with the mushrooms. All right, dig it.